today we're going to be talking about perspective, and then we're going to talk about Cardi B and Offset, and we're talking about cheating. So, shit about to, it's about to get real in this bitch.
Amen.
You better know.
Men always right.
Listen.
Already.
Right.
That's what he said,
Men always.
I beg to differ, but we'll see.
I think the women are always right. Because I think that we have the most intelligent perspective.
You
have the most emotional perspective.
Yeah.
Right, but y'all just think with like...
It don't matter what we think with.
In these situations, we have the
Okay, mics are on. Everybody make sure you're talking to your mic. Okay. All right, so... Welcome to the Social Culture Show. It's AJ, and I have very special guests with me. I have Joanna, Wallow, and Mr. Yeah in the building. What's going on, guys? How y'all feeling?
What's happening?
You know, anything is possible on the show. So you guys can say whatever you feel. So I have some questions to ask you guys before we even get everything started. So if a guy has sex with another guy, is he considered gay?
Yes, most definitely.
What you think?
100%.
Absolutely, no question. Yeah, that's one of those ones where there's no coming back from. Yeah, that's just one of the ones you got to hold that, take that. Yeah, that's on you.
What about you, Joe?
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah.
So everyone agrees that if a guy has sex with a guy just once, never does it again, he's gay.
Having sex with a guy is not like a cat in 9 lives.
Okay, Jay.
He said a cat with 9 lives.
All right. So if a female has sex with another female, does that make her gay?
Yes.
I mean,
No.
Y'all have to apply the same principle.
No, and
She gay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's gay.
But as far as how gay, that all.
What do you mean how gay?
Right.
So there's levels to gayness.
for women.
It is levels to it.
And the other thing is too, even if she was necessarily be considered gay, I think society-wise, there's a different stigma for women being gay than it is for men being gay, especially amongst the African American community. I think for
because y'all like
for,
that girl on girl
gay
shit.
for gay brothers, it's a little bit tougher than gay sisters. So I think it's a little bit different perspective in terms of the stigma associated with a female having sex with another female and a male having sex with another man.
So you feel like it's a different standard. It's equivalent to the standard where guys can fuck whoever you guys want, but if a girl does it, she's a hoe. Are you saying that?
Yes.
So, okay. All right.
Exactly.
Wait. So let me get this straight. So everyone's agreeing that there's a double standard and that there's nothing wrong with
It all depends on the individual and
What?
Oh, my God.
How do you agree that there's a double standard and be like, well, that's just what it is. Too bad.
There's a double
That's what
standard,
you're saying.
And I mean, and it's not necessarily bad that there is that double standard.
Yes,
I mean,
it is.
Put it like this.
On certain things like that whole stuff, that's bad.
I'll say it like this. A key that can unlock any
Oh
lock
my God, I heard that analogy.
is a
already.
master key.
Oh,
A lock that unlocks for any key is a defective lock.
Oh,
You know,
That's crazy. That's fucking
it's
crazy.
a little different.
Okay.
Everybody got so quiet.
Yeah, because that shit was kind of loud just now. I'm trying to turn it down.
Nah, but that analogy, I've heard that before. And
I mean,
that
but it's
makes
true.
no sense.
Yeah, you heard it before.
So pretty much, if a guy has sex with 20 different girls, right, it's not the same as a woman having sex with 20 different girls.
he's not a hoe. He's not a hoe.
But a girl is a hoe, though, if she doesn't.
But see, y'all ain't gonna call him no hoe.
So what makes a man a hoe?
Y'all gonna call him a dog. See, we can't call y'all a dog. See, we call y'all.
Oh, so you're saying it's a different word for it?
Yeah, you know.
Oh,
Okay.
You know,
I like how you
I can
think.
understand
I respect that.
Okay.
So moving on to relationships. You guys know Cardi B and Offset just separated, right? Because of Offset's cheating situation. Now, we want to know, speaking of double standards, is it okay for guys to cheat, but if females cheat, is that an issue? Can a female be taken back for cheating just as easily as a man can be taken back for cheating?
No.
Yeah, but you can be dismissed early. you can be taken back for certain reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have a kid in common. You know what I'm saying? And you try to work through it. You know what I'm saying? But if it don't work or things just ain't clicking like they supposed to be clicking, you know what I'm saying? You get your walking papers early.
Your walking papers, okay.
Released from your contract.
What would you say, Walla?
I would say no. Ain't no
Hell
coming
no.
back if a female cheat. Ain't no coming back.
That's what it has to do with that whole that master lock key analogy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because you don't want
Exactly.
Broken
the
line, get your
hell?
shit
Well,
stolen.
I think that if you're cheating is cheating. So if you're gonna take somebody back for cheating, male or female, then do it. Me, I wouldn't take nobody back for cheating, you know, no matter what.
On record.
That shit is on record now, right?
So,
Right. It's on record.
I mean, that's what you say now, though.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Yeah,
no.
because you got a man
No.
that's taking care of you, doing everything for you, you know. I mean, your
I'm not
perspective-
mature.
But let's go back to Cardi B and Offset. Both of them are rich. Like, both of them buy each other fucking Lamborghinis and fucking Rolls Royce trucks and shit. So, at that point, is the cheating equal now? Like, can she cheat too? Like, is it cool for her to cheat? Can she be taken back if she cheats?
which is why they'll get back together. All the
Yeah,
things
that's
that you
what I'm
just
saying.
named.
That's
But
what I'm
she doesn't cheat. She's never cheated.
I mean,
Nah, see, like, that's
We don't know about it.
On record. On record.
Hold on, here's the
Wait,
thing,
wait,
here's the thing,
wait,
too.
wait.
The thing about that, right, is, see, they cheat for sport. They ain't cheating for, they ain't looking for a house. They ain't looking for stability. They ain't looking for somebody with a nice car or, you know what I'm saying, a nigga with money or, you know what I'm saying, vice versa. They ain't doing that. If he busting something down or she busting something down, don't nobody know about it. They doing it for sport.
Okay.
So as long as you cheating, it's not called really cheating if you just busting for sport. You know what I'm saying? And you back on up.
So are you saying that if two people are like equally financially on the same level, that cheating is just a sport at that
It's a
point?
sport,
I
yeah.
love the way he thinks, yo. Like, this is great. What do you think about that, though? Look at his
I mean, doesn't it depend on the reason why, though?
I mean,
No.
Because-
cheating is cheating. Like, regardless to what reason, because you can always leave somebody before you decide to cheat.
I mean,
Okay.
I feel like, you know, a dude could see a girl and smash just because, you know, her ass was fat or she looked nice that particular night. But for a woman to cheat, I feel like personally there has to be some type of emotional
let me tell you something.
attachment
Women
there,
can fuck
right?
a guy just as quickly as a guy can fuck a woman with
Yeah.
no attachment whatsoever.
Absolutely.
Like, yes, females are capable of having like full-on affairs for years,
And
being married.
sometimes
and shit
your
will be
man
locked
doesn't want to
down,
give
like
you
at
something.
home, and you will never know.
Right.
30%.
The thing is, we know how to
Yeah.
separate our emotions. With guys, the way y'all get caught is because you guys will catch feelings for the side bitch. We don't do that shit.
Nah.
That's a male trait.
Y'all don't know because y'all don't
Well,
cover
I
your
know about
tracks when you do
I don't know
stuff.
about that.
You're supposed to cover your
Cause
tracks.
look, I'm
Especially-
go ahead, my dude.
No,
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you, I done had somebody, you know what I'm saying, and I met this person, you know what I'm saying, and they had a full-on relationship with a guy. Guy had a big house, you know what I'm saying, made plenty of money, had a real good job, everything, you know what I'm saying, but he only like her to smoke weed when he want her to smoke weed. She don't want, you know what I'm saying? So she needs some poison in her life. She want to come and she want to deal with a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? And you can't back off a bad guy when you got everything you want at home. It's like you still coming out in the street for something different. You know what I'm saying? That's what women do. If a man had a woman with everything at home and or more than he did, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't never gonna get caught for cheating. That's why
He's
women
not gonna
so
get caught
successful.
though. Keyword, not get caught.
Yeah, but that's why women so successful.
We don't get caught.
So is cheating okay if you don't get caught?
No, I don't say cheating's okay if you don't get caught. I mean, anything in life, I feel like.
y'all saying.
I mean, we're not saying that. I mean, granted. Shit.
Yeah, it's okay if you don't get caught.
I'm not
Go
gonna
ahead.
say that. I mean, as an adult, the right thing to say is that you shouldn't cheat.
As an adult.
The right thing
right
to
thing.
say is,
Right.
is that you shouldn't cheat. However,
right.
I mean, what you don't know won't hurt you. That's what I'm
Yeah.
I'm not saying that like it's speaking in terms of myself, but I mean, I'm just saying that's real shit. What you don't know won't hurt you.
But you shouldn't be doing it in the first place, though.
That's why I'm saying the correct thing to say is that you shouldn't cheat, period. You shouldn't do it,
Oh,
period.
Is there any-
politically correct up in here, though.
And there's no real coming back from that. Like, at the end of the day, in your relationship, whether it's the woman that cheats or the man that cheats or whatever situation you may be in, you will never look at that person the same again. Always in the back of your mind, that thought is there. Like, there's been situations where a girl has cheated on me. And I took her back.
You've been cheated on,
I've
Courtney?
been cheated on.
What did you do? Is she still around? Can you take us to her gravesite?
No, she's still amongst the land of the living. The Lord has blessed her bountifully. No, but there's no issues between me and her. We took about a year off and just didn't speak and everything like that, and then I guess absence makes the heart grow fonder a little bit, and we did the whole get back together thing, but that shit just didn't work. Every time in the back of, I know I'm gonna speak for myself, in my mind, she, that shit was never. And then, she was always one up on me. It was never a level playing field again. So I was never truly committed to the relationship the second time around because of the fact that happened previously. So, is she really at Victoria's Secret? Is she really at the hairdresser?
So the trust was never there.
No, it's never the same.
And then
once you lose trust, that's it.
And then when you try to be sexually active with that person again, are you going to imagine is that person?
Right.
I mean, I feel like if you didn't see the shit go down, how can you sit there
and
and imagine it? Like, oh my God, I can imagine.
Like, was she moaning the same way when this nigga was buzzing it down? Like, was it the same?
I mean, sex
if she cheated with a girl.
With another dude.
You out.
I mean,
a girl?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bring it to the
Bring it back in. Okay. This goes back into the perspective.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just so hard to gain that trust back.
You can't.
But if you cheat, I should trust you.
No.
I mean, see, my situation's different, right? Because I'm like a man. You know what I'm saying? I take care of everything.
He's a boss. Swallow's a boss.
You know what I'm saying? I buy Louis Vuitton bags,
Gucci bags,
and stuff like that. So, I mean,
So you think that the Gucci bag is okay for you to cheat?
No, I don't believe in that. 'Cause, I mean, maybe at one time, I'm a little bit older now. You know what I'm saying? So maybe,
right.
But I mean, I don't think it's okay.
You gonna cry?
You're sport fucking, like Jason.
That's all.
You gonna cry in your Honda? You gonna cry in your Benz? Like, which one you gonna cry?
Okay, that's how you feel. But what if she got her own shit though? Like that's the thing that I'm saying. Like going back to Cardi B and Offset, like Jay said, they're sport fucking. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, if you guys are, equally financially stable, what the fuck can you say
That's
that?
1 out of, 1,000.
In that situation,
But, I mean, it's 2018, though.
But
Females are definitely, up and coming. Like, females are getting it like guys are nowadays. Education-wise. Like financial, they in Atlanta and shit. Like we gotta go over there. They not in Richmond.
They in Atlanta.
They not really in RVA.
Atlanta got a lot of girls out there.
Joanna knows.
Yeah.
Y'all saw those numbers.
A lot of stuff
got the
is rented.
ATL girl here.
All right, a lot of stuff in Atlanta is rented.
But that goes for guys too, though. Chains, whips, all that should be rented.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
lashes, weave.
Offset was stupid too. See, he cheated down.
So you think you downgraded?
Well, yeah. I mean, it was just a random joint,
down.
right? I mean, it wasn't
what's cheating
on...
up from Cardi B? Beyonce?
Right. But what do you do?
What's cheating up?
At least.
And when you cheat, do you go up or down? Like, is that what you're supposed to do?
The girl wasn't even as attractive
women
as
a lot
Cardi.
of times that's in a relationship go down.
Do you think guys go down?
Women that's in a relationship with, and they have a partner, you know what I'm saying? They have a man, and if they being taken care of and everything, they'll cheat down. They'll go down to deal with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Is because a lot of times when a man is working or out or doing this or doing that, they're not showing that affection, they're not being around, spending a lot of time with the female. So then they got, the creeps. They got the creeps, you know what I'm saying? And your direct message, you know what I'm saying? Your DMs, your Facebook,
that's
all that
true.
shit. So then you got the jokers that's at home.
Call them the jokers.
Yeah, the jokers that's at home that don't have no life, don't have nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? They getting in the inbox, they sending messages, oh, you look so beautiful today, or where your man at, blah, blah, blah. And in the beginning, a lot of times, women don't bite, you know what I'm saying? But at the end, they want a little date. They want a little spice in their life. They want to go out somewhere, you know what I'm saying, kick it for a little bit. Not really at anybody's expense. They can go to the park, but that's not cheating, but that's a start right there.
That
you know
is
what I'm
a
saying?
That is cheating. I
That
consider
is,
that
yeah.
cheating. You talking
But
about
what the
social
fuck is
media.
considered cheating
I
at
was
that point?
I was broken up with over a DM, and on top of it, the part that really pissed me off is I got curved in the damn DM.
Right.
She didn't even answer.
How about this though?
Yo, nah.
Oh,
But
so
what is okay? What is considered cheating?
He didn't even get
Like,
that play.
it's flirting. What's considered cheating though? It's like flirting considered cheating.
Yes.
Is fucking
Anything, I think anything that you wouldn't do and with your significant other there is considered cheating.
Yeah, that's
Right.
like gray lines.
so if a girl if a guy buys your girl a drink, is she cheating on you then?
Would
If
you
she
do it
drink-
with your other person
Yes,
there?
yes,
I mean,
yeah,
if I
what
go
the
up
hell?
the fucking
I think that
bar
depends.
and a nigga buy me a drink, I'm not gonna give him my
Yeah.
number. I'm gonna come back with a drink and be like, let me get
Listen,
another one because I need two.
I know some guys that
like,
will
my
go
man
to
can handle this.
I know some guys that will go
I mean,
to
if I already got, if I'm, but what if he's not right there? Like, or what if I'm waiting for him? Like, and
Then
somebody
the
just buys me a
intent-
drink.
nah,
How is
hell
that the
no.
intent? Like,
Right,
I'm not
that's
gonna
true.
give this guy my number. I mean, I'm not flirting with him. Like, he just wanted to buy me a drink.
So
So
he
shit.
just walked up to you and bought you a drink.
This shit happens all the time.
Well, no, if that happened, then there's nothing. Okay, well, that just happened.
Like, your girl is bad. Like,
Well,
I feel
look,
like if
I
you have a
disagree
bad
with
girl,
you.
like, niggas are gonna
But
be at
that's
her
what I was trying to
My
24/7.
say.
girl gonna be
Yeah.
like, no, my man got me. My man gave me money. I don't need to get no
But
drink
then
from
some
you.
guys will sit back and take the drink.
Yeah,
Shit.
shit.
Some girls.
Like, for example,
No, like if a dude come and buy me a drink, like
And I'm
I've
waiting
had
on my guy.
exes one time be like, okay, thank you for the drink. Like I'll give them the drink.
I
like,
mean,
So he just bought us a drink.
yeah.
now you get leveled up points for that. I like that. That was a good idea.
Right.
So we
'Cause
both
I mean,
agree,
shit.
like, I feel that.
well, look, I mean, I don't
Buy me a
yeah,
drink, I might not even speak.
But
Straight up.
I mean, I feel like all of these reasons are why no one, I'm going to say no one again, can be 100% faithful in a relationship.
Yes, that is
Oh.
not
I don't-
true.
But what is 100%
I've been
faithful?
with her.
Well, I mean, if
100%
if we're going by her
On record.
definition, if you or things that you would not do if your partner was present
Yeah.
is cheating,
Right.
then I don't feel like anybody can. For example, let's say a decent girl on Instagram, right? She gets
What's a decent girl though?
a decent looking girl on Instagram
Like a girl
with
that's
A girl
over-
that don't have her ass
with-
cheeks out is a decent girl? Like,
I
what you
mean,
mean?
it depends. She can have her ass cheeks out, she cannot have her ass cheeks
Okay,
out.
respect.
But, okay, so let's say hypothetically speaking, she gets about 50 DMs a week, right? So let's say 50, multiply
He has
that,
a whole calculation about
multiply
He thought
that
about
by
that shit.
52, which there's 52 weeks in a year. So that's 2,600 DMs in a year. You mean to tell me she ain't answering none of them? Come on.
Oh,
Okay, but I mean,
goodness.
this is what I think. I look at the population of
That's
people in the
ridiculous.
world at any time. First of all, you can't compare relationship standards to standards that were created like back in the fucking 1600s. Like, that is not, it's unattainable. Because first of all, we didn't have technology. We didn't have DMs back in the 18s. We didn't even have DMs back in fucking 2000. So it's like, I mean, really, how can you apply those same standards to the current times? It just
Right.
doesn't work that way. So I feel like people are going to communicate. I feel like it just matters whether or not you pursue that communication.
Right.
Like, if a guy says, oh, you're beautiful, I'm going to just send you a thumbs up. Like, is that cheating at that point? Like, shit. I mean, and
Why
especially...
respond?
But see,
Because,
yeah,
okay, first of
Right,
all, okay,
respond.
let's look at different
And
dynamics
then
of
if
things.
you
You have to
don't,
look at
you
somebody's
don't.
career
And if you
choice. You
do,
got to look
you
at
do.
everything. Like, for
Okay,
example,
that's
like
awesome.
me,
Yeah.
I'm in radio. So, I mean... Like, my Instagram insights say that, like, 60% of my followers are guys. So, shit. I mean, if people are talking to me, I'm going to respond, but I'm not going to be a dick. Because I feel like if you're an asshole, like,
Right.
okay, that's how you lose
professionally,
fans.
yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, granted, if you tell me I'm cute, I'm going to send you a thumbs up. That's not saying, oh, hey, thanks, boo. Kissy face heart. Like, nah, it's just
So,
appreciate it.
you know what I do,
Yeah.
especially for those of you who don't know, I'm
Mr.
a
Yeah.
party host, event MC, make sure you book me for your next event. Anyway, I'm kidding. So me taking pictures with models that we book for club events, or me going to, different clubs, or pre-gaming with these girls, or these girls following me on Instagram or whatever. I think that's probably what played a role in the ending of my previous relationship. But I mean, that's not a problem to you, something like that. Or do you
No.
not find that to be cheating? Or,
No.
Okay, see.
Because I feel like if you're cute, like, if you're bad for real, you have just as many issues as your guy is going to have. Like, that's how I feel. If you
No.
date somebody who's, like, relevant.
Should be sought after, but not attained.
If you're, of
Exactly.
course,
I agree
you're
with
not,
that.
you're not,
I like
you're
that.
sought after,
I like
but
that.
I respect that. But like, okay, you're attaining me if you get my number. That's how I feel. Like, if I send you a thumbs up or if I say thanks, like,
But I
is
feel
that
like
attaining me?
Yeah,
Or-
I feel like that response is the foothold that person may need to get in. You know, like, oh, it's a small hole, but it's a chink in
And
the
that's
armor
when you get
nonetheless.
left on red or you don't get responded to at that
Right,
point.
that's
Because
what
when
it
I
should
send you a
be.
thumbs up and say thanks and you say, damn, can we hang out sometimes? You get ignored.
But
But you're
I-
going to still like my next picture that I post, though.
I
Like,
feel-
you feel what I'm saying?
And you still gonna be watching my Instagram.
You're still going to watch me. You're still going to keep DMing me, but that don't mean I'm going to
Right.
respond at that point. Certain people understand, like social media etiquette. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you're not, okay, if clearly I have a dude, or even if you don't know whether or not I have a dude, if I send you a thumbs up, clearly that doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying, I want to date you. That just means thanks. That's it. Like, if I would have sent you a heart, then that's a whole different ballgame. You might want to get at me because I might be interested. But shit, like, you understand what means what. Like, what emojis, what responses mean what.
So a heart
I don't
emoji.
feel like a heart emoji means, yeah, I like you too. Like, but
Okay, so for the
I mean, I
record,
feel like that's,
Hell no.
I
that's
didn't get curved in. So I got a heart emoji.
if you get a heart emoji, no, that's not a curve. Like, I mean,
get curved.
All right, then I
like
didn't
in
get
real
curved.
life,
All right,
like that's
all
like
right,
if you
good.
blow a kiss at a
Yeah.
girl. If you blow a kiss at a girl, she blows a kiss back. Like shit. I mean, who's gonna make the next move? You know what I mean?
Okay.
But if you blow a kiss at a girl and I do like this, or I be like, you're gonna be like, oh shit. So, you know, I feel like it's all understood.
But then isn't it something to where I guess you have to look at where you are in your relationship, because the person that you are at the beginning when you all started dating, it's not necessarily the person that you are, you know, a year from now, 2 years from now. Take it, what we're talking about, Cardi and Offset.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, they're not the same people they were when they started dating. Honestly, they probably met each other at the strip club in Atlanta. Cardi was in town. Offset was at the same strip club. They were talking, they were having a good time, and then they got together and whatever happened, right? Now they got married, so Cardi's a wife. They have a child, so now she's a mother. Maternal instincts and wifely instincts kick in, and she evolves as a person, right?
So who evolved? Just her, right?
Cardi evolved. Offset's still the same nigga in the strip club. and that's not what she wanted probably in her husband or her you know, person that she wanted to raise a child with. With that being said, you know, if Cardi B happens to see this or listen to this podcast, you know, I'm definitely interested. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
I look at it a little bit differently. I feel like with relationships, you have to take your time with shit. Because first of all, within about 3 to 6 months, if you're consistently hanging out with this person, granted, do not put a title on that shit. It's inevitable that a person will show their true colors because you can't be fake for that long. Their relationship started quickly. They got married quickly, and he became a dog quickly. So it's like he probably...
Right.
Okay, people show you a different side when they first meet you. And that shit can last up to like 3 months. However, I feel like around the 3-4 month mark, you start to see flaws. And if you're not together, if you're not like, you know what I mean, like seriously dating this person or like seriously with this person exclusive, whatever you might call it, then you can peep that shit out. Like love makes you blind. You put love goggles on, you just get fucked up. So I feel like if you take your time with things, you will see that shit ahead of time. So I feel like it's all about evolving together and picking the right person that you're gonna fuck with. That's what I think. Because with Cardi B and Offset, had she paid attention and just like let that shit ride for a minute, she would have seen that he was a dog. Because he would have had a threesome on
You
her.
don't even know what happened. You know what I'm saying?
What you
Something else
mean? He been
happened.
fucking bitches. That's what
And didn't he
happened.
have a threesome? Isn't that why they broke up? This last one? This
He was
last
no,
threesome?
he was soliciting a threesome. He was trying to put a threesome together.
yeah.
It just didn't go down because
Don't ever play
I guess
yourself.
she found out
Offset.
somebody got outed.
Yeah, Offset played himself.
Yeah.
He
But
overreached on
honestly,
his
like,
phone.
what my thing is with these women, do they really believe that their men are not having sex with other women?
There
in that
are
industry,
Yeah.
they
Like,
have
if
to
you're
know,
really,
right?
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're with a basketball player, a rapper, an NFL player, like, I hear you. Yes, you want your man to just look at you and just you. I get it. But do you really believe that your man is really doing that? You
That's
know what I
like
mean? Like,
women-
when they get
women
mad,
sometimes-
I'm like, girl, you know your man was gonna cheat on you.
Well, hold on. Now
Women
all
hold-
men, though.
sometimes
Hold on,
women
man.
hold men though to some strict ass standards. Like, how you gonna be in the grocery store and be like, you see this bitch she got a fat ass.
No drawers on.
Fat ass. And you like, oh, I'm a pantyologist. I can tell if them is boy shorts, G-string, or what. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if you looking at that shit, you and admiring that shit, you know what I'm saying? And then you got somebody sit right there and be like, don't get fucked up. Don't get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all.
They're like, well, don't look too long. It's a 3-second rule. I'm like, 3 seconds? You mean I can look at the ass for 3 seconds, look away, and then look back?
Yeah.
Like,
Can I put my glasses on?
no, it's
Right.
3 seconds. Don't get
Admire
fucked up.
properly.
I'm like, yo, well, I'm going to just keep peeping for 3 seconds. And, you know what I'm saying? Until we get in the next aisle. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But that's too strict of a standard for a woman to put on a man. Like, you can't look at somebody's ass, you know what I'm saying, but for 3 seconds or 5 seconds, like, come on, I ain't hitting
I
her.
agree. That don't
My
make
brother
sense.
It's
just
like
commented.
admire the ass. You look too. Fuck.
Y'all get
So-
mad when you're. Oh my bad.
Nah, I don't get mad. I'm gonna look at the ass too, but don't get
Yeah.
mad if a dude walk past with no shirt
Thank
on and I break my
you.
fucking neck. Like,
That's
don't be
what
mad
I'm
at me.
saying.
I'm
It's the
Don't be
double
mad if I turn
standard.
my head.
But
Like,
don't get mad if I ask you pay for dinner. Don't get mad.
see, but
Don't
that's a
get
shot. So we not gonna
Don't
get
get
mad.
mad.
I need to get mad because I can pay for this
Right, but
lobster.
this-
You know what I'm saying? Why
But
you
no,
can't open the door for
that's
dinner?
a problem.
Why you can't? Oh, you saying no problem?
That ain't no problem.
Oh,
It
you
ain't
opened the
no
door
problem.
for man before? That what you telling me?
I what?
You
Dudes
open the
barely
door
even
for
open the
man.
door now.
I
What the
do.
fuck?
Yeah, when he had
I
a
mean-
bag, he had bags in his
Yeah.
hand.
I'm talking about
But the
your
dudes,
bag.
but the dudes
We
in that,
open
they
the door
won't
for
let me
y'all.
touch the door.
Huh?
The guys that I date, they won't let me touch the door.
But will they be
suggestion.
mad if you?
But if I would,
How long,
if they allow me
Christina
to
said,
get
"Yes, I
out.
can pay
How
for
long?
this
Yeah.
lobster."
How
Okay.
long are they opening that door?
What?
How long are they opening that door for you?
Yeah.
If you're with somebody for a long time, though, do you feel like
You know,
sometimes
it
shivery
Sounds
and
like,
shit
it
goes?
sounds like you guys feel like those type of stuff is like a chore.
No, it's not a chore. It's not a
Like,
chore.
oh, I
It's
gotta
just like you
pay.
said,
Okay, but if you
I
open the
gotta-
door, that means you can look at ass. Is that what you're telling me? You open the door
I'm
for
saying
me.
different
You can look
people,
at
different
ass.
people.
That's
You
what I'm
expect
saying.
us to pay for dinner.
What's good for the game is good for the goose.
But-
so if I'm in the restaurant, like you said, if I'm in the restaurant, you know what I'm saying, and we have dinner, you know what I'm saying, and if the waiter bring the check and they turn that joint face down, you know what I'm saying, who's gonna grab it?
But if the girl grabs it, then what? Then can we look at niggas with no shirts on and shit?
No.
3 seconds.
It don't really have nothing to do with that. It's just the fact of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times women get so, you know, you want to be created equal, and you are created equal, you know what I'm saying? You got rights and all this, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, a lot of times they want you to go above and beyond for them because they are a woman. But then you can have the same woman to the right side of them, you know what I'm saying? You had two women right there, and one woman will beat a woman's ass like a man. You dig what I'm saying? But they'll still go back and they still take a lot of shit off of that woman that they won't take off of that man.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But it's because a lot of times they hold men to certain standards. Oh, you're not supposed to touch a woman. So why when a woman beat the hell out of another woman like a man? You know what I'm saying? You got
I
to
mean,
look at
yeah,
it the same way
but
too.
if you're talking about you shouldn't have double standards, then you shouldn't have them across the board at all. Because you've already said that you agree about double standards.
Double
Okay,
standards in some
agreed.
areas.
As far as
are
I pay for
cheating,
dinner
a
tonight, you
whole,
pay for
all
dinner
that
tomorrow
stuff,
night.
you
Yeah.
already agreed that
Nah,
there's double standards.
That's what I'm saying though. But like, if I pay for dinner, you could pay for dinner too. You got a job. Just like I
Okay,
got
so
a job.
just agree
So that's
that
what
you
we
shouldn't
make
have
money
double
for.
standards at all.
Huh?
Yeah,
I feel what
right.
Christina just said, that we want you to go above and beyond because that's what you showed us in the beginning. Shit changes after that honeymoon stage.
Exactly.
And she said, no, who pays is shivery.
But then your brother said whose pays is a sign of control.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all think that?
No.
Like if a female pays, then she's in control?
It depends on
Nah,
the
you can pay
situation.
for my
Like you
dinner.
can let's flip
Yeah,
the
I
switch.
don't agree.
Let's
I
flip the
don't
switch and let's talk about dynamic, like relationship dynamics where the female makes more money than the guy. If she's paying for all the shit, is she controlling? Is she in control? Like can he
No.
still look at ass at that point? Because I mean, if I'm paying for everything and my dude looks at another
ain't gonna
girl's
look at him.
ass, I think I'm
But
gonna feel
wait,
some
why
type of
does
way.
looking at ass has to do with how much you get paid? Don't you shouldn't be looking at ass, period. If you a janitor or if you a CEO of Apple, I don't care.
Respect.
You know, why are you looking at it? Look at mine. I walk up.
That's when the women get emotional. Your emotional side kicks in. You know what I'm saying?
When guys look at ass.
You just said it. You gonna
There could
feel
be no
some type of
emotional
way.
attachment.
okay.
I mean, but
Yeah.
what
I'm
is,
not
what
gonna
is it?
flip
Is it
out.
emotional if a guy gets mad when a
Nah,
girl?
why would you feel
Take a
some type
drink
of
for that
way?
one.
Why would you feel?
Because you should be looking at mine.
All right, so
but we see yours
Just like I'm gonna be
where
looking at you when you walk away. Guess what? I'm gonna be staring at you because you my man.
Right, I done seen it every day.
So look, so why would you feel offended, or why would you feel
So
some
you
certain
won't.
type of way?
Are you
won't
agreeing
feel
that you won't
offended
feel
if
offended?
Hey, look, if we out
3 second rule,
and,
I
hey,
ain't
look,
feel
and we on the
offended.
beach, you know what I'm saying? And I'm watching plenty ass, titties and everything, you know what I'm saying?
So you're
you
just-
coming and you watching the man, you watch that dude, you know what I'm saying? Do what you do, you know what I'm saying? Because you still rolling with me, you dig what I'm saying? As long as you ain't blatantly
3 second rule.
disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? You ain't blatantly disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? Where you sitting there gawking and he tongue wagging and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
That's why.
Okay, so if you agree, if you're saying that you don't mind if the girl do that, and then I can see that. I can agree with that. But I just, I just wouldn't.
Well, that's why it's important that you define your parameters.
Right. That's why cheating is based off of
Right.
what you would do in front of
Right,
and
yes.
That's why.
Absolutely,
You
it's
know,
different.
you have to have that conversation prior to you being in a relationship. So,
Yeah.
if as a woman, me liking another girl's picture on Instagram upsets you, then you have to let
have
me
to
know
say that, which
in
is
the
stupid.
beginning.
I think that's dumb.
So that
That's
way,
some dumb. I don't agree
Well,
with that.
I
That's
mean,
dumb.
I'm just saying, if that happens to be the thing that bothers you, if that's something that bothers you, you have to let me know that early. So that way, I can make the decision whether or not I'm going to follow your guidelines to this relationship.
Right.
Respect.
And then at that point, if I choose not to follow your guidelines to the relationship, then you can do what you feel necessary.
What if you
like all
But
though?
if
I feel like all the pictures.
now you're trying to shoot your shot.
Now you're trying to shoot a shot, yeah.
But so,
And now it's time to break up behind that shit. Like, go see what
I
her there.
think two. If you like two, that's a problem.
I don't feel like that.
Yes.
Like you can like pictures. Like if you're a
Back
fan
to
of a
back.
girl and every time she posts you like her pictures, I don't care about that. You're a fan. But if you out here and you go on a girl's profile and you like I'm gonna be like,
And also,
you know what?
it's a
That's your new
caliber
girlfriend.
of the way
I gotta like two, then she gotta like two back, and then if she likes two back, and that's an invitation for me to slide in the DMs, then I DM and she
Yeah.
replies to the that's just the rules of the game.
But it's also the caliber though, because if you out here liking all of Beyonce pictures, I ain't gonna get mad.
I'm not gonna
because
get
I know you're not.
If it's
gonna
a girl
get
that's
Beyonce.
attainable to you, I'm
right,
gonna feel
then I'm
like
gonna
it.
feel some way.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
a different levels to that.
Yeah, it's definitely levels to that.
At that point, now that you said that, and then if I choose to do that, and you have clearly stated that that's one of your deal breakers, everybody's got their deal breakers. So if I do that and you don't sever ties in the relationship, then indirectly you're endorsing that behavior. Thus, the continuation of those behaviors is no longer my fault. It's your fault because you've endorsed the behavior.
All right, well, let's talk about what would be your fault. So let's say if your girl goes and decides to take some sexy-ass pictures on Instagram and have somebody liking all her pictures. Is it your fault then? Did you just start this problem? Like, let's talk about
That's
it.
tough.
Why you
Take some
doing that?
sexy ass
Why?
pictures. I'm gonna like all her shit.
Well, yeah, I like them. But
You're going to like all your girls'
all the way
pictures.
But then, what's
Yeah,
the difference
right.
between me and all the other guys? Only difference, I get to fuck. What? And that's the same shit.
so true.
After a certain amount of time, it's only so much different kind of sex you can have. And then at the end, it's all the same shit. So then, what separates me from them? At the end of the day, I get to fuck, and then I get bitched
You
at
know
on the
her.
picture.
Like, that's the difference. Like, you know her inside and out. You know her insecurities. You know all that
You
stuff.
get repackaging the same pussy on Valentine's Day.
No, it's not
And
that. Because,
it's all the
I mean,
same.
certain people do different shit. Like, I mean, sexually, certain people, shit don't get boring with certain people. I can't speak for everybody else, but I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't know what's hey, I don't know about all that.
Like you said, get the standard straight. In the
Right,
beginning,
you gotta
right?
set those
Yeah.
parameters up first. And if this is a deal breaker for me, if your ass being out on Instagram is a deal breaker,
Yeah.
then it, it is what it is.
feel
Now,
like
So if your girl
uh,
posts a picture
if-
with her ass out, you gonna go like
well, that
a million
depends.
pictures?
If she was a model, if she was an eye candy model or a video vixen before I met her, then that's her job.
Yeah.
But now if she's a damn hairstylist and she talking about the ombre she just did on this weave and her titties are out in the same picture, that's a problem. Because now ain't nobody looking
feel
at the
you.
damn hair, they looking at your titties. So I mean, I think that's different. I think that's
Right.
different.
But see, Christina,
Yeah.
just for fuck. Christina just made a valid point though. She said if a female gets word that her dude is liking a female's pics a lot and she brings it to his attention, now we tripping.
No.
Because y'all love to slide shit to the side. Like y'all love to call us crazy.
But what if they told you, say, yeah, I did. I like all of her pictures.
What if that's really my cousin?
I'm a fan of
That don't necessarily mean that you even gonna meet the person or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like because you like somebody. That's what I think social media is for. Is like it help you get around without getting around.
Right, like everybody lives on the same block in social media.
Yeah.
Do y'all think social media has ruined relationships for this new generation?
No.
Yes, I do.
It's ruined core values. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of people are doing a lot of things for social media, not for themselves. You got a lot of people that look real nice and real healthy and real good and everything on social media, but in real life, you know what I'm saying?
They sickly.
They dirty, they nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just
Got
what
that
they
monkey on their back.
That's true.
And they sport fuck too. So.
Yeah.
This is like his word. Of
That's
the
his
night.
word. I'm gonna keep that.
Hashtag
Sport
on, hashtag
What is that? Can you define that word for us,
Hashtag
please? Yes, please.
Fucking for sport.
Fucking for sport.
Like fucking
That
for
shit is
fun.
the shortest definition for them. You know what I mean?
For all y'all college
You
educated
find that
people
shit in
out
the Urban
there.
Dictionary, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
In the streets, like real life book, you know what I'm saying? All that, yeah.
Same way you hunt a deer or
Sport fuck.
you know, catch a fish, catch a
Yeah.
pussy. Let it go. Let it go. Catch it, reel it in, admire it, and then let it go.
Right.
That shit.
Not saying I do that, by the way,
shit
if there's
that's
any
real
ladies
good
watching.
is that shit that you stuff.
I'm an upstanding gentleman.
I can't.
You hang that on the wall.
He's so
He's on that
crazy.
too.
All right, well, speaking of reeling things in, we're going to reel this conversation in and leave some for next week, okay? So you guys keep it locked. It's the social culture. Got Wallow in the building, Jay, Courtney, Mr. Yeah, and Joanna. If you guys want to let everybody know where we can find you on social media, go ahead and run it down. We'll go this way.
I don't know.
No IG Wallow. No IG Wallow. No IG Jay. Where can we find
You
you?
can find me on all social media platforms at Mr. Yeah 3X. It's spelled just like it sounds. No clever shit. Just how it sounds.
Mr. YEAH.
Yes.
3X.
Not yeah, a lot of people like to leave the H off. I'm big on phonetics. There's an H at the end of my name.
Respect. Joe.
And y'all can find me on Instagram __J. That's 5 O's. And I'm on Snapchat at Joe Rondo and Facebook Joe Mwema.
And, you know, we're on my Facebook and my Instagram. But you can find me on Facebook at Ajua Palia. And that's ADJOA space PALLIA. And you can find me on Instagram at theajshow.tv. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
All right, man.
I need to get off live. Don't nobody say nothing crazy.
Wait, let me help you out.
Yeah, turn that live off before I go in.
Let me first you start talking
Turn that
about that.
live off.